Good evening and welcome to Orridge Early Gymnasium here at Albert Lea High School. I'm Jay Paul along with Chad Butzler and John Streckert. We're going to bring you Big Nine girls basketball. Winona here at Albert Lea. Both teams winless. The Tigers 0-6 and the Windhawks 0-4 as this young season is underway. Winona was 21-7 last year, but they graduated 8 girls, and that is... Also, I learned from the coach, you're going to hear that in a pregame, that a couple girls left there's kind of a high school portal, too. You know, you can transfer out, and they were hurt by that, too. So that's coming up here. We talked to Spencer Dahl, the head coach of Albert Lea girls basketball. Let's bring Chad in. Chad, we have basketball here tonight, our second look at the girls team this year, and last time we saw them against Redwood, they didn't do very well. They only got 18 points.
Yeah, it was a rough night. It's hard when they don't have a lot of seniors, and they're still trying to find their identity, I think.
Yeah, a lot of these girls haven't had a lot of experience. Some of them have. You know, you got for every Nevaeh Wachholz, who has played all her life, there's other girls who are just getting their first look at varsity life, and it takes a little while to gel. And they've taken a couple of team trips, that team building thing that they've got going on. They went to Mankato East to watch East take on Winona, and because Winona was coming up on their schedule, and stopped off and did some other things. So they're doing some team building things as you see Albert Lea coming back out on the court here in their home dark blues and red warm-ups, and Winona out there stretching out too. Third member of our team, John Streckert, who is a junior here at the high school, and you're doing the camera work here tonight. You did it a little bit of that last week too?
Yeah, last week for the boys varsity game.
And you're in a what class is it that does? Is it the broadcasting? What is it?
It's called Tiger Vision. So every day, like, we just read off announcements, and it's later aired for the rest of the school, so they kind of know what's going on. Okay, cool. Well, that's a good thing to have too, and get you into this, which is interesting. It pays a little bit too. So if you do have any interest in getting into any kind of broadcasting, this is kind of a cool thing. Easy way to spend some time. I mean,
you won't think it's so easy in the ice-cold ice arena, but
I mean, they didn't really have anything else to do tonight, so
yeah, that's true. That's kind of like that's us too. Speaking of that, we have hockey tomorrow, boys hockey. Chad, we'll be at the Albert Lea Arena, the Roy, as I call it, as Simley is in town to face the boys tomorrow at 3.
Yeah, it should be a tough matchup for the boys. Hopefully they can get they haven't scored a lot of goals yet this year. Hopefully they can find that niche and get some goals scored.
Is it definitely exciting when you watch those girls play, though? On that classic last Tuesday with Northfield in town, Albert Lea hadn't beaten them in over 15 years. They got the job done in overtime. It was exciting.
And they play them again on Tuesday.
Yeah, in Northfield, too. So that'll be on albertlealive.com as well, with the Northfield announcing team doing that game. As we do, we're doing boys or girls basketball that ain't one of the two. Or maybe we're doing hockey. I don't know.
I can't keep track.
Yeah, I know. It's
running
a busy
together
schedule.
now.
It is. Let's take a break and come back. We'll do a quick Spencer Dahl interview, and then hopefully get starting lineups and the national anthem here on albertlealive.com.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
your Albert Lea Tigers host the Winona Winhawks. Tonight's game is being played under the rules and guidelines of the Minnesota State High School League. We thank you for your attendance. At Albert Lea area schools, we would like to take this moment to recognize our valued partnership with the Mayo Clinic. Through this collaboration, we are proud to offer athletic training services to keep our student athletes safe and healthy. Our dedicated athletic trainers from the Mayo Clinic are here to support and protect our athletes, allowing them to perform at their best game after game. Let's give a round of applause for the Mayo Clinic and the important role they play in our Tigers community. At Albert Lea High School, we'd like to remind you that Minnesota State High School League events are an extension of the classroom, and that lessons are best learned when respect is shown to all. Please respect the American flag and the national anthem. Please do not focus your energy on officials and coaches of tonight's contest. Rather, cheer on your student athletes for their hard work and efforts they have put in this season. We thank you for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we please ask you to stand or remove your hats. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let's honor and respect their efforts in our country by devoting our attention to the American flag throughout the completion of our national anthem. Now for our starting lineup, starting with the visiting Winhawks. Starting a sophomore, number 3, Brittany Lee.
We'll mark them down here. Brittany Lee getting the start for the Winhawks, sophomore guard. Also, they've got number 4, who I don't have.
Savannah Berg.
Savannah Berg, number 21.
Starting a junior, number 22,
Elsie Grainer, number 22, is a junior guard.
Starting a junior, number 23,
and Addison Speltz, who's a junior. But I don't have a number 4, so I'm not sure. There's one on the JV, but that was not the name, I don't think. Maya Rolick, he said. Maybe it was. But we'll get the Albert Lea starters. And I know Nevaeh Wachholtz is one.
Starting a junior, number 4,
Greta Moeller, captain and starter for Spencer Dahl, junior.
Sophomore, number 5.
Also, Aaliyah Heidemann, sophomore guard, getting the start.
Senior, number 12,
Jalen Boss is a senior forward starting tonight.
Starting a junior, number 15,
Haley Gedeke, junior forward, and Nevaeh Wachholtz, the senior guard, who just had her 1,000-point recognition a week or so ago in her career. Spencer in his first year as a head coach. And 0-6 to start, but this girl team didn't win any games last year, Chad, and I think they're going to win this one. I don't know. I'm not going to give you a score, but I think they can handle Winona. They're a very low-scoring team, the Winhawks.
Yes. Yeah, I think they clean up the turnovers they had last game we did. That's a huge thing. I think they can play a little neater ball and score some baskets. They got a lot of good-looking shots last game. Just got to get them to drop.
All right. I wish I knew who number 4 was. Maybe I'll call her Maya Rolick because it's Winona. They're not going to know. She's the 4 on the JV squad, but that doesn't make sense if she's starting on varsity. But I didn't hear her name, and it didn't match, well, because I didn't have the number. So anyway, we're going to jump center here. Nevaeh going against Brittany Lee. And it's controlled by Albert Lee's LEA Heidemann, going right to left, of course, as they cross-court it, working that three-point line. Nevaeh in towards left elbow, and then they come back out again on the right corner. Dribbling out of there is Heidemann. She got bumped there and lost control of it, but in the scrum for the ball, it's an over and back, and the first turnover on Albert Lee. That's unfortunate. She lost her balance after they bumped.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't call a foul there.
Yeah, me too. It kind of looked like a reach in and a body foul, but they are calling it closer than we are down there, so we'll go with what the refs say as Winona has their first possession. Savannah Berg, number 21, cycling through underneath on the baseline as Brittany Lee works with it at the top of the key. And now on that left shot, no good. Rebound, Wackles almost traveled with it, but able to secure it. Scoreless early here, first 18-minute half, as Albert Lee working it around the perimeter again. Now into the lane. Shot from the left side is no good by Boss. Rebounded up and in for Nevaeh. She gets things rolling here with 2-0 lead now, Albert Lee. Windhawks, Elsie Grainer. They steal it away from the Windhawks and on the run. Well, they were on the run, and then Nevaeh slowed it down. Gets it to Heidemann. Back to Wackles, trying to pass it inside. It got knocked away, but she picked it up. Hit somebody in the face, I think, so we got a timeout, injury timeout here as they check, and that is Savannah Berg, the sophomore, number 21, who's doubled over there. And I don't know if we've got a little 30-second break we can take. Well, she's coming off right now, so I guess we'll keep it here. She's going to take a little break. Hopefully she'll be all right and come back.
Probably make her eyes water a little bit.
Replacing her is Hope Quinn. Yeah, anybody who's played basketball and got hit in the face with a ball knows it's a sting for a while. Makes your eyes water, and hopefully you don't break your nose or something like that. But hopefully she'll be back before too long as Albert Lee gets it knocked out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Out in the hall, chasing it down, Jalen Boss. Wackles will inbounds. 2-0, Albert Lee, early going. The key, I think, is if the Tigers can score 40 or more. There's a three from the corner for Nevaeh. She's got 5 points. And it's 5-0. It's the Nevaeh Wackles Show. The queen of homecoming scores 5. And another miss for the Windhawks and a rebound ripped down by Heidemann, who brings it up the court and gets them into their offense. Moeller to Wackles into the corner for Boss, and now working around the other side as another three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Windhawks as Heidemann took that three for the Tigers. Here comes number 4, streaming down the court, gets it to Speltz into the lane and fouled on the shot. She'll get 2, first foul of the game on the Tigers. We shall see who they got. It's Greta Moeller with her first, team's first.
Fouls on Moeller, that's her first foul of the game.
And at the line, student section is bothering the shooter there, trying to. That might have affected her. Speltz missed the first. She was kind of laughing at what they're saying. I didn't quite hear what they're saying. They're right down below our spot here, the student section. There's a missed both and rebounded by Wackles. So still a 5-0 shutout going. Minute and a half into this. 2.5 in, actually. It's Wackles, top of the key. Bounce pass to the right elbow for Boss, who gets knocked down, but they got her for traveling first. Second turnover on Albert Lee. Winhawks with the cap on the bucket so far. They had a close-in shot, a couple of free throws, haven't been able to hit. There's a shot from just past the free throw line, and it rattles in for Addison Speltz, her first points, and Winona's first points of the game, and it's 5-2 Tigers. As Heineman gets it to Wachholz, into Boss on the free throw line. Nice bounce pass to Moeller. She waits long enough. Missed the inside shot, rebounded by Winona. As Greta had a chance there to put them up 7-2. 5, the biggest lead so far for Albert Lee. As number 4 goes in, misses the layup, and rebounded by Albert Lee. As they get across the timeline into Boss, who got it blocked away. It's going to be a turnover on Albert Lee. They're up to 3. All the way down coast to coast was number 4, and she's fouled. We'll see if they say a name of some sort here if she makes a shot, but that's going to be the first on Heideman, second team foul on Albert Lee. Of course, 7 team fouls, and you get to shoot the one-on-ones from them there forward. Up and no good at the free throw line. If either of you hear them say a name for this number 4, let me know, because I got nothing. She's just number 4 to me. Well, they're 0 for 3 at the free throw line. And that one rolls off, too. 0 for 4, the Winhawks at the charity stripe. 5-2, Albert Lee lead. 14-18 to go, first half. Yes, Tigers, that's Heideman, finds Moeller into Wachholz in the lane. She goes towards the basket and gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 freebies. And the first foul on Winona in the contest is going to be on Brittany Lee.
That's her first foul of the game.
To 3? Yeah. Thought he said a different name than I had here. But we'll go with what we have on the roster as Nevaeh's hot today. She's
6 points.
6 points already, first from the free throw line. She's hit a 2, a 3, and a 1. And she hits them both. She's got 7. The lead is 9-2. Or no.
7-2.
7-2. She scored all the points. I thought we got another bucket from somebody, but apparently not. The game's all run together, folks. There's another rebound by Nevaeh. She's owning the boards and the scoring here.
Yeah, I was going to say one thing I like about Albert Lee is they're not giving up the second attempt chances that they did last game.
Yeah, there's Moeller inside, and she's fouled. Missed the shot, but she'll go to the line for 2. Greta Jr. And that one's going to be on.
Number 22 for the Winhawks. That's her first foul of the game.
They have different names than I do.
Yeah, they do.
As I have Elsie Grainer, and he just said Cox is her last name, and there's not one on my list here. Greta makes the first free throw to get somebody other than Nevaeh on the score sheet, and it's 8-2. And that one rolled off. 5 for the rebound, 1 by the Winhawks. And they're quickly down court. A shot is missed. Rebounded by Albert Lee. 1 and done again for the Winhawks, like Chad pointed out. And into the corner. And now Boss at the right elbow. A little bit down on by the blocks there. Turnover, but actually it was knocked out of bounds by Winona. It'll stay Albert Lee's possession.
Number 2 and number 21 checking in for the.
And Jonathan, anytime you want, we have your mic wide open. You can add a comment as well.
You're practically just describing the game as is, so not much to add.
As long as you keep the picture going, we will appreciate that very much. Here's the shot from just inside the three-point line, missed by Greta, rebounded by Winona. So I may have to go online and try and find a roster, but I don't think they had one. There's an air ball by Winona, and then falling out of bounds and losing the ball and turning it over to Nevaeh. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find a roster. We'll just have to go with what they tell us, but what they fed us here on the rosters that we got. That's what everybody has in the stands, too. The names don't match at all. As Brittany Lee to Reagan Quinn, number 2. Lee has it again. Left wing. Looking for somebody to pass it to as they are down 8-2 early on here. 12:20 to go. There's a launched 3 that misses. Actually hit the rim, so it wasn't an air ball, but it goes out of bounds off the rim there. We had our first timeout is called. It is 8-2. All things going. Albert Lee. We're going to go with a 60-second break here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeeLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
It's 8-2 Albert Lee. They have the ball, and they're taking it right to this Winhawk team. Yeah, the only roster I find for Winona has 5 girls' names on it, and they are Brittany Lee, Elsie Grainer, the same names I have here, but he's saying different names on the PA, so I don't know. I'm going to stick with what I was given. And since it's the visiting team, it doesn't matter as much because we just want to make sure we get Albert Lee's right for sure. And got their numbers and stuff matching here. Heidemann brings it up. Straddling the timeline, that's dangerous to do as she gets away with that, and Wachholz has it. I think you have to have your whole body over the timeline, then go back. You can straddle it. There's a shot from the wing that misses and rebounded by the Tigers as they put up a shot and miss. That was Nevaeh. Rebounded by the Winhawks. Still a 6-point Albert Lee lead. Under 12 to go, first half. Number 4 has it. We don't have a number 4 on our roster that we were given. As she drives down to the blocks and gets fouled by, looks like Boss will have her first foul. 3rd on Albert Lee. 2 on the Winhawks. And number 4 at the line. She's scoreless.
That's her first foul of the game.
And maybe at halftime I can go down and get the real names of Winona, but figure it out. And it rolls in for number 4, her first point of the game. It's 8-3 Albert Lee lead. And the second is on the way, and it rolls off. No good. As Boss grabs the rebound. Hands it off to Nevaeh. Brings it up the left side here. Gets it right back from Haley Gedeke. Shot is up, no good. But Nevaeh right there puts it back, no good. Gets the rebound and gets fouled. She will hit the line. After making her first 2 from the free throw line, she'll get back there again, and this is going to be second foul on
Number 3 for the Winhawks. That's her second foul.
Brittany Lee. He didn't say a name that time. Nevaeh puts it up, lefty makes it. She's 3 for 3 from the line, 8 points in the game, 8 of the 9.
Checking in for the Tigers. And number 1 for the Winhawks as well.
And Haley Wallace is in, number 13. Replacing Boss. Nevaeh 2 for 2 that time, 4 for 4 from the line. She got 9 already. It's 10-3 Albert Lee. Definite team leader. Nevaeh's shot was off on Tuesday when they did their game, or whenever it was, against Red Wing. But she's on tonight. And there's a shot from the right wing that misses. Rebound. Again, 1 shot is all they're getting. And that Albert Lee defense is in there boxing out and getting the rebounds. It's looking good as they have a 7-point advantage here. Oh, that one's stolen away, though. 4 turnovers on Albert Lee. And they take her right back. That's 3 on Winona as they quickly get it over to Heidemann. She gets it into the corner. There's a lefty 3 that misses. Taken there by Wachholz. Inside the lane, rebounded, and fighting for it is Wallace, and she gets fouled. I don't know if she'll go to the line, but that is the 4th foul.
Should be under the basket.
Yeah.
Number 23 for the Winhawks.
They call it on Addison Speltz. Her first.
Checking in for the Winhawks.
And inbound here for the Tigers, up 7. And they throw it into the corner. Cross court it. Inside the shot, the 3-point line, and they get another rebound. Boy, they're getting a lot of different shots at it, which is so much different than the Red Wing game. We have one referee calling offensive foul. And I guess
second timeout for the Tigers.
that's what's going to happen here. So Albert Lee calls timeout. I'm not sure there was a foul there, but if it is, it would be no, they didn't call a foul. It's a timeout anyway. We'll clean it up in 30 seconds.
A brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Back here at Orange Early Gym, Albert Lee inbounding, so the one ref called a turnover or a foul. They overruled him and gave it back to Albert Lee here in their own half court, up 7. And dribbling off the foot there, Heidemann, but it was saved by Moeller. And then the shot misses for Gadeke and rebounded by Winona with 10 minutes left here in the first half. So far, so good for the Tigers. Limiting Winhawks to one shot and done like this time as Heidemann gets it, but it's stolen away by the Winhawks in an easy layup for Reagan Quinn, her first points. Yeah, the turnover bug is still biting Albert Lee here, but they're leading 10-5. We're going to clean that up a little bit. But they look a lot more confident than they did when we saw them last time. That's ripped away from Wachholz by number 4, and she goes down for her layup and misses, and Wachholz gets the rebound and is fouled. That'll be the 5th team foul on Winona.
Also number 2 for the Winhawks.
And that is the first on Reagan Quinn, their 5th team, so 2 more to be in the bonus, and we have 9.5 to play yet. And they're explaining something to Winhawk head coach Tim Gleason, if that is in fact his name. I think we got a roster that has all kinds of different names on it that aren't right, but it did match some of the names that are on the hub.
For the Tigers.
Back in his boss and sitting down. Looks like Gadeke getting a break here. As Tigers, Heidemann brings it up. Guarded closely by number 4, the nameless one. Boss is bumped and fouled, and so the 6th team foul on Winona. So from now on, this first half, Albert Lee will be shooting 1-on-1s until they get to 10. Then it's 2s. That is. They put the foul up there, or I don't see.
No, they did not.
Still has number 2 from the last foul. I didn't catch the number.
I thought he said number 1.
Okay, well, we'll give it to Hope Quinn then. That's her first. And it goes out of bounds off of Winona and inbound for Heidemann. Aaliyah gets it into Nevaeh. She drives to the right elbow and then gets accosted there. Are they doing it over? Because okay, well, I guess it's
checking back in for the Tigers.
Well, they have it 10-8, and I had it 10-5. Did I miss a 3 somewhere? What do you have for them?
I have 10-5.
Yeah, they have it 10-8 on the scoreboard. They haven't updated the last foul, and there's a miss for the Winhawks. And Nevaeh gets the rebound. I guess new people may be running the clocks or something. Nobody's telling them different, but it's 10-5 as far as I'm concerned. Nevaeh into the front court. Gets it to Gedeke, who's back in the game, they get it down to Wallace on the blocks and then kick it out for a 3 for Nevaeh, who misses. Wallace off her hands and into the Winhawk girls' possession on the rebound. 8.5 to play. As Winona works it around, takes a shot from inside the arc, misses, and Heidemann there for the rebound. As Wachholz gets it to Heidemann, top of the key to the left wing. For Gedeke back to Heidemann, and now Boss has it. Drives. Kick it out to Nevaeh. Good passing. That one gets away from Heidemann, but they're moving the ball very well and making some shots. Here's a long 3. Good! 3 for Wachholz. Wachholz has 12, including a couple of threes, and she has 12 of the 13. 13-5, regardless of what it says on the scoreboard of 13-8. I'm surprised nobody has told them that and made them fix it. But driving into the lane is up and in for Savannah Berg, her first 2 points of the game, and it's 13, actually 7 they have, 13-7. It's 10 on the scoreboard, but the one and done for the Tigers. Number 4 has it. Down the lane, she gets it to Quinn. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Heidemann. The guard is coming up with a lot of rebounds there. That's good. And most of the time, Winona's getting one shot each time down the court. And we just saw a couple of possessions ago, Albert Lea had 5 and 6 tries at it. So it's a good sign that they're boxing out underneath, recognizing when the shot goes up and getting good position. As into the game comes Gwyneth Brand, number 0 for Albert Lea, replacing Wallace. And we have a timeout with 6:51 to play here in the first half. And a 60-second break. It's 13-7 Albert Lea here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Back here in the Orange Early Gym, the cheerleaders doing their thing here on your camera there, down on the lower right. And it's 13-7 on the scoreboard here. It's 13-10. They have 3 extra points somehow, and they're trying to correct it. Yep, they just did. 13-7. Geez, I'm right every once in a while. You ought to tell my 2 ex-wives that, because they don't know. But 13-7 is the correct score. 6 fouls on Winona, so 1 more, and Albert Lea will be in the bonus for the rest of the half. And Tigers only 3 fouls committed, and nobody's got more than 2. Brittany Lee has 2, everybody else with 1 if they do have a foul. For both squads, the bounce pass inside to Wachholz, who goes right in, gets fouled, and she'll go back to the line where she's been deadly so far. And the foul is on number 4, her first.
Foul's on number 4 for the Winhawks. That's her first foul of the game.
As there's an echo in here. I think I just said that. Wachholz from the line, still hitting 13 points in the game and 5 for 5 from the line. Doubles up the score again, 14-7, and the next one is in. She's been practicing those free throws. 14 for Nevaeh, 15 for the team. The only other point came from Greta Muller in the free throw line for Albert Lea. As they steal it away, and it's going to be Nevaeh all the way coast to coast, up and in. 16 of the 17 for the homecoming queen. And it's a 10-point lead, biggest of the game for Albert Lea. And a shot from 3 that misses, rebounded by Tigers. Again, 1 and done. Heidemann gets the board, brings it up the court here, gets it to Gedeke on that right wing. Bounce pass into Boss to Wachholz into the corner. It goes for Heidemann. And she feeds for a shot that misses. Taken by Wacholz, rebounded by Winona. They slow it down, trailing by 10. Into the lane, up and no good, rebounded by Heidemann. Boy, she's got to have 10 rebounds already. LEA Heidemann, a sophomore, grabbing boards.
One thing I noticed that Albert Lee's doing really well tonight is they're not waiting for the ball to come to them. They're going to get the ball.
Yeah, that's big. Yeah, that's a good sign. There's a jump shot from short distance by Brand that misses. Boss gets the rebound and put back her first points of the game. And 19-7, biggest lead of the game now, 12 for the Tigers. 5:15 to play first half. And Winona close to it over and back. Saved by number 4 there. As she drives to the hoop, puts one up and gets fouled. And it'll either be Boss or Gedeke there. Oh, it's Gedeke for her first. Haley, the junior. So her first, team's fourth, and at the line is number 4, who has 1 point on the night. She concentrates, puts it up and in.
Number 3 checking in for the Winhawks.
And Moeller in for Heidemann here. The rebounding machine taking a break. 19-8. Albert Lee has had the lead from the beginning, and they're widening it as we go. Here's a missed free throw, and Wacholz with a rebound. I noticed she's left-handed, but she dribbles right-handed. That's odd. There's a shot for Boss that misses off the backboard when Winona gets the rebound. But watch Nevaeh. She dribbles right-handed, but she shoots left-handed. Here's the Winhawks Grainer from right to left. In the lane, and the shot no good, and rebounded by Brand, and there's a foul called. Who they get it on? Boss is second. Team's 5th. Faithful not happy with that call. Grumbling going on with Lee at the free throw line. She misses. She is scoreless so far. Sophomore. 19-8, 4.5 to go, 4:37 to be exact, as that one rolls out for Lee, and then it gets knocked out of bounds by number 4 to Albert Lee. Tigers in business with an 11-point lead and the ball. Wacholz inbounding, sharing a joke with the ref. She's just laughing to make him feel good. I'm sure it wasn't funny. Refs aren't funny, are they, Chad?
No, not at all.
Chad, of course, a long-time ref. Yeah, still in away. That's the 7th turnover on Albert Lee. And a travel. They turn it right back. 5 on Winona.
Tigers ball.
So I would say the only thing that they haven't cleaned up is those turnovers. But other than that, they've played a lot better than they did against Red Wing.
Yeah, it's tale of two teams here. That's amazing.
You can tell they've worked on things in practice,
yes,
for sure. Spencer's got them dialed in on certain things as they get Boss to, that's Moeller. And then Gedeke to Brand. Back to Gedeke, and then I think Wacholz is sitting for the first time. I don't see her on
That's
the floor.
With the ball right there.
Oh, yeah, she is out there. There's a nice 3 for number 12, Boss. She's up to 5 in the game, and it's a big lead now, 14, the biggest of the game, 22-8. Tigers going for the steal, get a foul instead. It's probably on Brand. Nope. He's going to call it on Wacholz, her first. And that's 6 on Albert Lee. So from now on, any fouls will put the teams at the line for 1-on-1s till they get to 10 team fouls. It'll be 2. Winona inbounding underneath their own bucket with 3:43 to go, trailing by 14. As they work the perimeter. On that left side is where they're concentrating right now. The shot is up and a foul is called on Heidemann. That's going to be her second.
Fouls on Heidemann, that's her
So
second foul.
2 shots. That is a shooting foul as she was in the act of shooting. when she got hacked there. And this is Brittany Lee, scoreless. Not anymore. She got her first. They have not been good from the line, but that is one they got. 2 makes from the free throw line tonight for Winona, and they've put that one in. So 2 for Lee, and that makes it a 12-point lead for the Tigers with 3:26 to play as they hit the front court. Heineman, bounce pass to Moeller inside the arc, off the glass, no good. It gets knocked out of bounds by the Windhawks. 3:18 to go here, up 22-10. Very impressive. I called it for an Albert Lee win, but I didn't think it would be this big of a wipeout so far, but it's still early. A miss there, and the Windhawks grab the rebound. Get it up ahead to Lee. She puts the shot up, no good, off the rim. Knocked out of bounds by number 4-2, Albert Lee. 3:03 to play. 12-point lead and the ball for the Tigers. Wackles has not had a break. No, she did. She was just sitting. Now she's going to come back in. It looks like she got up anyway. I don't know. So she gets the 1 break late in the half. She has been the spark plug tonight. And see how life goes without her as Heineman misses the 3 off the rim, and it goes out of bounds off the Tigers. So it's Boss, Wallace, Heineman, Moeller, and Gedeke out there right now for the Tigers. As Winona and works the right side here. Number 4 going in. I don't think she traveled, but he's going to call a foul. She picked that ball up way outside and took some steps there, but he calls foul. And it'll be...
Fouls on Wallace. That's her first.
And it's Haley Wallace, her first personal, and of course the 8th team foul on Albert Lee. And from the line, number 4 pumps it up and misses hard off the back rim.
Nevaeh Wackles checking back in.
Nevaeh takes her standard 1-minute break and comes back in. Wallace sits and gets some good advice from the head coach. As second free throw is on the way, and that's in. She's got 3 in the game, and still a big 11-point lead here for Albert Lee with 2:30 to play in the first half. 22-11. On pace for a 40-point night here, the Tigers, and that is a nice up and in for Heideman, her first points. I was going to say, usually when Winona gives up 40, they lose because they've only scored as many as 38 this year in their 4 games. As 4 is not afraid to drive. She just can't complete them into the trees there, but that is taken away. Basically a turnover because they didn't hit anything. 6 turnovers on Winona. They knock it out of bounds. Still Tiger ball, leading by 13. 14, their biggest lead in the game, but back to 13 right now. Minute 52 to play in the first half. Shot from Moeller from inside the arc misses. Rebound, though, put up and in for Boss, and she's got 7. 26-11, the biggest lead of the game now. 15 for the Tigers. And the Windhawks working it into the, I was going to say, inside the arc, but then she stepped back and hit the 3. That was Brittany Lee. She's got 5. First 3 made by the Windhawks on the night. It makes it a 12-point Albert Lee lead with a minute 16 to play. Heideman in that far corner. She gets it back out to Nevaeh. As they get it to the left wing. Gedeke into the corner. Shot is up. No good. And the rebound up and in. As Greta's first bucket, she had a free throw, so she's up to 3 on that put back, and it's 28-14 with 52.8 left. Goes out of bounds off Albert Lee. Windhawks inbounding under their own bucket. Passes out front and around the perimeter. Lee just hit a 3. She's got the ball. Goes inside, almost lost. They hang on to it. It's down to 38 seconds in the half and 14 seconds on the shot clock. As the shot is up, no good. They do get a putback, and it's in for Addison Speltz, who has 4 points. And 25 seconds remain here. So the shot clock is off. We haven't had a shot clock problem at all. I haven't even mentioned it until now. As Gedeke gets it to Boss, and almost lost it, but get it into the corner, and we have a turnover to Winona. 8 turnovers on Albert Lea, 6 on Winona. 10 seconds left, 12-point Albert Lea lead. So they're going to go in the locker room feeling good, although this is a breakaway, easy bucket, but she misses it. Gets to the Winhawks with 4 seconds left, puts up a 3. That's no good. Rebounded, fought for, and Greta Moeller comes down with it. Well, wouldn't even have heard if they hit that 3, but I'm glad they didn't. It gives them the 12-point advantage heading to the locker room. 28-16 is our score. Take a break here and be back. Give you the totals and who's got what when we come back on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Planning for retirement can seem overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions in Faribault develop Financial GPS, a goals-based planning solution to help you reach your financial aspirations. Working with a financial advisor and having a written plan is proven to provide confidence in retirement goals. The team at CWS guides you in making decisions and works with you to prepare a written plan. Visit CWSFBO.com to start your journey to retiring with confidence. CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie. I recently had cataract surgery. My vision has never been better, and I wake up in the morning and see. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped or your bathroom outdated? Maybe your basement is just wasted space. With the holidays around the corner, imagine hosting in a home you're truly comfortable in and proud of. Let's get your home ready for the holidays. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Community Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations, Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson.
Witt Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it'll take to get your repairs covered. So let Witt Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. Head to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861.
Located in downtown Northfield, Champion Sports has a great selection of Raiders, St. Olaf, and Carlton merchandise. Champion Sports has everything you need for the hockey season, plus skate sharpening. You'll always be ready to hit the ice. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Experience Northfield by candlelight. Thursday, December 12th is Winter Walk in downtown Northfield. Come downtown at 4:30 and watch the horse wagons hitch up in the Family Fair parking lot. Bridge Square magically lights up at 5 p.m. There's music on stage, carolers, and characters along the street. Wagon rides, hot cocoa, Candyland, real live reindeer, train rides, the Grinch, Frosty, Rudolph, and Santa. It's all topped off with fireworks at 8:45 from Ames Park. Come and celebrate Winter Walk on Thursday, December 12th. Visit northfieldchamber.com for more information.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
It's kind of cute at halftime here. You got kids shooting baskets. This little girl on the right side. Oh, she's going to get help to dunk it maybe. Oh! Couldn't quite get it in there. And then we got the characters from the student section. It's story time at halftime for the student
Christmas
section.
stories.
Yeah, with a guy who's got lights all over him. And Jonathan, you don't know him?
I don't.
All right, well, he's quite a character. He's acting out the parts and having fun with it. It's good, you know. They could be doing a lot worse.
Right, exactly.
Hey, like Chad pointed out, Nevaeh Wachholz is tied with Winona, 16-16. Fortunately, she's got teammates who have scored as well. Yeah, Nevaeh Wachholz, 16 points in that first half, and 7 for Jalen Boss, 3 for Greta Moeller, and Aaliyah Heidemann had 2. That's their 28. And then 16 for Winona, led by Brittany Lee's 5. Sophomore, we were talking about her off the air, too. She looks like she'll be good for the next few years. Probably their best, young player anyway. They have 5 seniors just like Albert Lea. 4 points for Addison Speltz, 3 for number 4, who we never did get a name for. And I think we have the wrong names for all of their players, but I'm just going to give you what I have on my roster that I was given. 2 points for Savannah Berg and 2 for Reagan Quinn, a sophomore. Yeah, their seniors have not contributed at all for points.
No, and when you graduate that many seniors, it's tough because they probably didn't see a lot of playing time last year.
Not only did they graduate 8 seniors, and then like Spencer said, they 2 starters transferred out to Twin City schools. That hurts.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, I don't know, does that mean the family had to move, or do you? I don't know if in Minnesota you don't have to live in the school district.
Well, yes and no. You have to live within the school district, but that doesn't say that the kid couldn't go live with an aunt and uncle or grandparent or something like that. There's
workarounds.
Yeah, there's loopholes in the system.
Well, that's not right, because there are certain teams that can load up like that and just keep dominating. They do it in hockey all the time.
When we were talking last night at wrestling, Apple Valley back in the 90s, that's basically what they would do is they would get kids to move in with their grandparents or somebody. And
what kid isn't going to want to wrestle for Apple Valley when they can get a state championship out of the deal?
Right,
you know?
Right, and more recognition, especially now in today's college-crazed environment. More kids want more recognition. You might not be getting it at Albert Lea, who's 0-26 last year.
Yeah, they can improve their chances at a good college. Good look, anyway, from the colleges. A better look than they'd get staying where they were. As halftime rolls on here, just about 3 minutes left here, so I suppose we could take another break. Timberwolves were leading. It was Timberwolves and Lakers going at the Target Center tonight, and it's 50-44 Wolves at halftime over LeBron and the Lakers. So we'll keep you abreast on that one. Of course, the Vikings playing on Sunday, actually Monday night against in Chicago, right? Or is it? No, it's at home against Chicago.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the whiteout game, isn't it? I don't know. What do you think about that uniform? I don't really like them. The helmet just kind of blends together. It looks like a white helmet.
Right.
I like that horn down there. And I'm the old guy.
School.
Stay off my lawn, that kind of thing. I'm not. I'm slow to change.
Yes.
So I'll vote against the whiteout, but I understand it's part of the branding of the NFL. They change uniforms and do things. I mean, those hideous old school Packer uniforms that they wear once or twice a year. I know it's from the 20s, and it should stay in the 20s.
Right.
Let's break and come back. Second half action on the way here at AlbertLeaLive.com.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
All right, so we've learned Jonathan's going to be in charge before long. Our camera guy here, student, junior here at Albert Lea High, John Streckert, who just pointed out to us that we could use Bluetooth to run things, certain interviews and things. So that was very helpful. Thank you very much. And I think we have your volume fixed, too, so you can say hi to Mom or something.
Hi, Mom.
Starting second half here, a 28-16 lead for Albert Lea. They've led by as many as 15. As we get going here, and a fresh 18, Winona stopped the dribble and get in a little bit of trouble there. But keep the possession going as they dribble to the left. Now on the right side, and lose it out of bounds, and that is their 7th turnover. And 8 for Albert Lea in that first half. As Heidemann brings up the ball here. First possession of the second half for the Tigers, looking for their first win. They got a 35-game losing streak they'd like to snap. Didn't win any games last year, and there's a shot that goes no good and rebounded by Winona. As they come down and set up on the left side for a 3. That's no good. Air ball, actually, so that's going to be a turnover because it goes right to Albert Lea. Turnover is even at 8. And still scoreless here in the second half for both squads. Gedeke, a bounce pass, that's a turnover, and the 9th on Albert Lea. Turnover fest to start the second half here. 3 shot, no good, and that is rebounded by Albert Lea, ripped away by Moeller. As she brings it up. Bounce pass into the corner to Wallace, who's getting the start here in the second half. And that's off of Moeller's hands and out of bounds. Another turnover for Albert Lea, number 10. So Wallace. Actually, Nevaeh Wackles is not starting the second half. I wonder if she was ill. She was kind of over by the basket. I didn't know. I thought she was spitting out some gum, but maybe she was getting sick over there. But she's ready to come in at the next break. Shot no good, and the rebound comes down to Wallace. She's fouled. First foul of the second half. Here comes Wackles into the game. She will replace Jalen Boss. And the foul, they call on number 13, which I don't have.
No, I don't think they updated that.
Oh, they haven't. Okay. We have some newbies, I think, running the scoreboard. They missed the score earlier in the first half. They had it wrong, and I don't know who that foul was on, but it was a Winona foul there, and they don't even have that up for team foul. Or maybe it was just a turnover. I don't know. Here's Moeller for a shot, no good. That was a 2 that missed. They get the rebound, though, and a putback up and in. And Heidemann, 4 points on the day, and a 30-16 lead. First points of the second half for either club. The stop and pop for two that missed for Winona. Rebounded by the Tigers. One and done again. Nevaeh brings it up. In the shoot-arounds, she had a pink shoe and a blue shoe. But here in the game, she's got the two aqua-colored shoes. Oh, that's a bounce pass from Gedeke that's stolen away. The number 11 turnover on Albert Lee 3 this half. And a foul, charging foul on number 4. Her second. Team's first. Two fouls on number 4 and 2 on number 3, Brittany Lee. Also 2 for Albert Lee's Aaliyah Heidemann and Jalen Boss with 2 fouls. Nobody else with more than 1. 30-16. One shy of their biggest lead of the game for Albert Lee here with 15:20 to play. They've controlled all through this game. And again, big deal trying to break a 35-game losing streak that goes all the way back to 2023. Here's a shot up and in from the corner. Heidemann for 3. She's on fire to start the second half. Up to 7 now, and the biggest lead of the game is steal it away. As Heidemann brings it up, gets it to Gedeke on that left wing. She's going to dribble in and try and pass down to the baseline. It's knocked out by Winona. Still Albert Lee ball. 17-point lead right now, the biggest of the game. They're going to try and add to that here. As Wachholz throws it in. Heidemann and Moeller over there is off of Winona and out of bounds. Moeller will, nope, they're going to move Nevaeh over to inbound it. Also Wallace out there and Gedeke. As Gedeke has it now, gets it to Heidemann, who gives it to Nevaeh. And now Heidemann takes another 3. That misses. Rebounded by Greta Moeller. She passes it down in the blocks to Wallace. They get it back out into the perimeter. And a 3 from Moeller. Rims out no good. And rebounded by Winona. And all the way coast to coast. Up and in for number 4. She's got 5 points. That's 33-18. Into the corner for Gedeke. Now Heidemann to Moeller. Back to Gedeke. She thought about a 2 there. Inside to Nevaeh. Up and in. 18 for Wachholz as she leads all scorers by at least 11. And gives her team that 17-point lead back. Biggest of the game. And that's knocked out of bounds by Albert Lee. Heidemann had the last touch on that one. She's playing real well.
Yes, she is.
She's rebounding like a machine, Heidemann, and then she's getting in there defensively. Plus, she's got 7 points. She just hit a 3, too. So, now in the game is McKenna Odekirk, this freshman, who got a steal now for Nevaeh. So number 20, McKenna Odekirk, the freshman. We liked her. She was a good rebounder. She
played really good the second half of the last game.
She takes a shot for 3. That bounces it off the rim. No good. Wallace fighting for it. Loses possession. Back to Winona.
That's something the coach might not like, coming right off the bench and shooting your first time touching the ball.
There's a 3. That goes for number 22, Elsie Grainer. Her first points of the game. And cuts the lead to 14. I believe he's going to have to keep their intensity up here. Just because they got a big lead doesn't mean it's a foregone conclusion. There's an air ball, but put back. And a timeout. So Wachholz has had a couple of nice putbacks here in the second half. And 20 points in the game and the 16-point lead as we break. Is it a full one, did he say?
Yes.
60-second break on AlbertlyLive.com.
A brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
back here in Albert Lea. It's 37-21. The Tiger girls looking to break their 35-game losing streak with a win over Winona tonight. Both teams winless. Somebody's always got to go, and I think it's Albert Lea's. I'm hoping anyway. They got it going now. 16-point lead. They've led by as many as 17, but Winona starting to uptick a little bit. But they have trouble scoring points, and 38 is the most they've scored in their 4 games. And I mentioned it earlier, Albert Lea has scored 50 or more 3 times in their 6 games. So that's why I said at the beginning of the game I favor Albert Lea in this game. And then Spencer Dahl told me they went to watch Winona play Mankato East. And while they were watching that game, his girls were coming up to him saying, I think we can play with Winona. So they believe it. I believe it. And now it's showing with a big lead here. But not over yet. It goes out of bounds off of Odekirk. And still Winhawk ball. 22 seconds on their shot clock, so plenty of time there. But 12:53 left in the half. As they work it inside. And shot up and in.
2 for 25.
And that's Cadence Herold, a senior, her first points. Makes it 37-23. Into the corner, Odekirk launches, no good. Rebound comes down, Wackel's fighting for it. Our first jump ball situation, and it goes to Albert Lea.
Haley Godeke checking back in for the Tigers.
Godeke replaces Wallace. And the student section, you can always hear something going on down there. Right below us, kick out is out of bounds. Turnover, Albert Lea. That's number 12. And Winhawks with the ball, trailing by 14 with 12 and a half to play. Still not across the timeline. They finally get across there and going to take it all the way down to the blocks and then pass it out to three-point land. In for Brittany Lee. She's got 8, including 2 threes. Cuts it to 11. Wackles with 20 points. Gets it to Odekirk. Back to Nevea. Other side to Heidemann. Wackles, top of the key. Finds Odekirk underneath for 2. Her first 2, and it's 39-26.
Great design play there.
Magical 40 would be the key because Winona has yet to score 40. I'm not saying they can't, but they haven't so far, and I think that's going to be key.
Fouls on Heidemann. That's her 3rd.
Heidemann's 3rd personal foul, and just the first here. Will be each team with 1 in the half. Yes, Winona passing it in. 13-point lead for Tigers. And they feed it inside, and that gets taken away. Odekirk ends up with it. Another turnover for Winona. They're 10th. And Skadecki has it, right wing. And Boss 3 is in. That's 10 for Jalen. Her first 3 of the game. She's in double figures, and the lead is
16.
16, yeah, there you go. My abacus wasn't working right. That's Speltz, I believe, for 2, and she's got 6. It's 42-26. Still 17, the largest lead for Albert Lea. Now down to 14. They passed the magical 40, and I think that's going to do in. I would say if Winona gets to 40, it'll be the first time this year. There's a 3 from the corner from Nevea. 23 points for Wackles. And now they have the biggest lead of the day, tied anyway, 17 points. Down the baseline, 4 gets fouled. 2 shots. We have yet to figure out her name, or any name. I suppose we can make it up. It's Jill Smith. If she goes to the line. Odekirk's first foul. 3rd team foul on Albert Lea. 5 points for this number 4. As the student section sings Christmas carols, and she hits the free throw to give her 6 on the night. Moeller in for Odekirk. Gedeke's playing back. You got Wackles and Boss in there with Heidemann. Trying to cut it to 15, and does. She has 7, and it's 45-30. 10.5 to play. Wachholz gets it to Moeller on the left wing, and right back to Nevaeh. Thought about a 3. Went over to Moeller for 2. 5 for Greta, and it's 47-30.
They're doing an excellent job moving the ball around. Instead of taking that shot, she made that one extra pass that had her wide open.
Yep, exactly. As number 4 has it. 10 minutes to go. 17-point lead, the biggest of the game for Albert Lea. And they get it inside the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for, grabbed by Boss. Jalen gets it to Heineman, who gets it ahead to Gedeke over there on the left side, and carry the ball. You don't see that often.
No, you don't.
In fact, you can now dribble the ball with your hand underneath and dribbling it. You could never do that in my day. But, yeah, they've changed some of the traveling and carrying rules. But, yeah, that's a carry, so another turnover for Albert Lea, and now a timeout. 60-second break here on AlbertLeaLive.com, or 30-second break.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
47-30, Albert Lea with a big lead. That's their biggest. They've had it several times at 17. And the closer it gets to the end of the game, the better I feel about it. When you have a 35-game losing streak, you're just always thinking the worst. But these girls have really impressed me tonight. Winona, probably not their toughest competition, but a win is a win at this point. And you got to build a step at a time, and that's what the Tigers are all about here tonight. That's a make and a one coming for number 4, who's up to 9 points and tries to get that 3-point play completed here. She was fouled.
That's her second.
Gedeke's second. Team's 4th, it should be. It says 3rd. And she makes the 3-point play to give her 10 and leading scorer on her team. Second leading scorer in the ballgame with Jalen Boss having 10 for Albert Lea. But Wachholz has 23. As Heineman has it, top of the key, looking for somebody to give it to. She better hurry. She's going to have her 5 seconds run out, and she did. They called the 5-second hold rule, and it's a turnover number 14 for Albert Lea. 9:16 to play. Winona trailing by 14 with the ball. St. Raz, number 4. She had to inbound it right underneath the student section there. Get it to Jillian Fitzgerald, number 5, into the left corner. And the left wing now back out top. Go to the right side to number 4. She drives down the baseline and gets fouled. No, an offensive foul. Her 3rd. Second team foul on Winona here in the second half. Not a lot of fouls, but
number 4 for the Winhawks. That's her 3rd.
Score here in the second half alone is 19-17, Albert Lea. But overall, they have that 14-point lead, so keeping it going. Inbounds, a little press going for Winona here. So far, so good as Moeller brings it up all by herself and then throws the pass away and taken away by Winona. 15 turnovers on Albert Lea. Down the lane for Speltz. Now a shot from the lane is up and in by Lee. She's got 10. And the lead is 12. A travel on Wachholz, and it's starting to fall apart here for the Tigers. Good thing they had the 17-point lead, but it's down to 12 now. Heineman comes in for Boss to join Moeller, Gedeke. Bryn Hasse is in, number 2, 10th grader, along with Wachholz as they inbound it. 8.5 to go. 12-point Albertley lead. Number 4 stops, pops, misses. Rebound by Wachholz, ripped down. A little contact there, but nothing called. She'll bring it up and go all the way down the lane, up and in. 25 points. 25 for Nevaeh, and the lead's back to 14 with 8 minutes to go. Shot from 3, misses. Rebounded by Gedeke. She gets it to Heidemann. And LEA brings it up to Wachholz on the wing. Odekirk ready to come in again. The next break. And a sweeping left-handed hook there by Heidemann, misses, but she gets the rebound, and it's a jump ball situation going to Winona. 7.5 to play. 14-point lead. Odekirk gives Nevaeh a break here. I'm sure it'll be quick. Oddly enough, though, she didn't start the second half. Then she must not be feeling great. But she's scoring a lot. 25 points. That might be close to a career high for her. As Winona passing it into the corner. And the shot, little bunny shot, misses. And the rebound, Odekirk fighting for it. And the jump ball there, that'll go to Albert Lee.
Tigers ball.
7:13 to play, up 14 with the ball. Yes, we'll get that press again, but hasn't bothered him just yet. As far as getting it to the timeline, once they got it across the timeline last time, they lost it. But here's Gedeke dribbling in, loses the ball, but it goes right to a teammate. The shot misses, and Gedeke again. Nice bounce pass. Shot up and in for Moeller. Greta has 7. And a timeout is called by the Tigers as they have now a 51-35 lead. We'll have 6:46 to play and back in 1 minute on AlbertLeeLive.com.
GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
ServiceMaster by Ayats Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. Call ServiceMaster by Ayat today.
The man, the yellow van, call ServiceMaster.
Odekirk, Heidemann, Moeller, as well as Gedeke and Bryn Hasse out there on the floor for the Tigers. Not a couple of the starting 5 are out there, but getting some rest. Some of the big players with a 16-point lead here. It's been 17 at the most. Nevaeh Wachholz with 25 points, still on the bench. As Winona brings it up here with 6:40 to play. And a foul on Albert Lee as 4 takes it around the corner. Well, it's going to be Gedeke. And that's her third. As they'll inbound underneath the bucket, and Haley goes out. And Wachholz back in. And we have a whistle and another foul on Greta Moeller. That'll be her second. Fouls starting to add up here as they're up to 5 team fouls.
Oh, they called that on Heidemann. That's her 4th.
Oh, is it okay? It was more.
That's a big difference because now she's 1 away from.
Yeah, and she's been an integral part of the team here tonight. Rebounding, scoring 7 points. Defense. And they might have to sit her, as they will in the next break. And the shot goes up, and we had a foul on Hasse, Bryn. Her first.
Fouls on Haas, that's her first foul of the game.
Winona will be in the bonus the rest of the second half.
At the line is Speltz. She misses 6 points for her on the night. As Heidemann sits and Boss comes in for her. So with her 4 fouls, she'll take a break here for a couple minutes anyway. Down the stretch. She makes that one, does Speltz. She's got 7. And that pressure again on Albert Lee, but Wachholz double team, stops her dribble, finds Boss, then they get across to Moeller, and now Odekirk off her foot out of bounds. Another turnover for Albert Lee. That is 17 turnovers. Still a big number. But we can't complain because they have a 15-point lead. They're getting it done. Can't be perfect. Winona with the ball. They themselves have 10 turnovers by my count. As they work it around to their problem is the one-and-done shots for the Windhawks. That's kind of what Albert Lee suffered from last time we watched them against Red Wing, but they're better at the putbacks today, and Winona's getting stuck with the one-and-dones. As Odekirk has it, gets it inside to Boss, who misses the shot, and Winona with a rebound. Quickly down court, number 4, she pushed off and got away with it. She sent Odekirk flying, but there's a 3. I didn't catch, I think it was number 5, Fitzgerald, for her first points of the game. 51-39, down to 12-point lead here. We're at 5:20 to play. Wachholz, left wing to Moeller. She's got to watch her feet movement there. She didn't dribble the ball, but her feet moved. She could have been called for traveling. And there she takes a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by, well, it's a fight for it, and possession goes to Winona. Wallace comes in for Albert Lee, replacing Odekirk.
For the Tigers.
51-39 with 5:04 to go. Winona could score their first. They actually right now have their highest point total of the season for them in their 5th game. But the key is the opponent scoring 40, and Albert Lee way past that, 51. Have the advantage here. There's a big 3, a long one for Lee. She's got 13 to lead her team in scoring, and now the lead is 9. You got to be careful here. Don't let this one slip away, and Wachholz dribbles it off her foot, but she was fouled in the process. I believe that's going to be on Lee, number 3. And the 3rd. Actually, yep, it's her 3rd and 3rd team foul. Inbound for the Tigers. The lead down to 9, and we have a timeout.
30-second timeout for the Windhawks.
Take a 30-second break, 51-42 Tigers, 4.5 to play on LBLive.com.
GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Oh, we're back already. All right. That was quick. 4:37 to play. Albert Lee still leading, but their 17-point lead's down to 9, Chad. Any worries?
I don't think so. They just got to stay collected, keep doing what they've been doing.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Lee keeps hitting those 3s, it's going to make it interesting. She's got 2, but she can hit from long range. That one was like 5 feet past the arc.
Winona does have fouls to give, so they're probably going to play real physical here.
Yeah, they only have 3 team fouls, and Albert Lee would be put him in the bonus next foul they commit. Off the inbounds, Greta Moeller hits a 2. She's got 9, and it's back to a 11-point advantage. 4:26 to play. 35-game losing streak for Albert Lee. Could go away with a win here, or will go away with a win here. Let's just see if they can get it done in the closing minutes here. As Winona shot, missed, rebounded. Here's that 3 for Lee. She's good. 16, and it cuts the lead to 8. Can't be throwing the ball away here. You got to be careful with it. As all the way to the hoop goes Bosch and loses the ball. Here comes Winona, and they're haphazard with it, and it goes to Albert Lee, or we have a timeout, Winona.
If my math's correct, that should be their last timeout.
And it's a full timeout here. 53-45, big 8-point lead. 3:46 to go. Back in a minute on AlbertLeeLive.com.
GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Back here at the OJ Gym in Albert Lea. It's been all Albert Lea, but now coming back in the last few minutes of the game. 3:46 to play. Winona has cut a 17-point lead down to 8. Hot shooting by Brittany Lee has got 16 points, and 3 of those on threes. 2 lately that has drawn her team closer. Albert Lee's got to protect the ball when they have it and play tough D here. Heidemann's back in. She's got 4 fouls, number 5 for Albert Lea. Boss is also in there. Moeller and Gedeke and Nevaeh Wackels. Basically the original starting 5 in there for Albert Lea right now with 3:35 to play. And down the lane, and a foul called on Albert Lea. It's Gedeke, I believe. Hope she's all right. She was kind of crumpled there on the floor. Yeah, it's going to be Gedeke for the foul, and it's her 4th as well. Haley, the junior. 4 at the line with 10 points. Gets 2 freebies here to try and cut it down to 6. She hasn't been too sharp from the line as she misses there. Odekirk in for Gedeke. Well, if you can get Odekirk hitting threes, that might help. But then again, if she misses them, that's not going to help. Here's the free throw. That rolls out no good, and rebounded by Boss. Gets it to Nevaeh, and they cling to that 8-point lead. 3.5 to play. Odekirk has it. Free throw line. Gets it to Heidemann. She drives. Kicks it out. Odekirk in the corner. Dribbles into the lane. Left open and in. She's got 4, McKenna. The freshman. She's really tall for a freshman. As that gets the lead back to 10. And a foul is going to be on Boss. Yeah, it's 1-and-1s. So it was away from the bucket. No shooting foul, but it's 1-and-1 the rest of the way here for Winona.
Fouls on Boss. That's her third.
Boss has fouled her 3rd. And fouls are starting to add up. Heidemann and Gedeke both have 4 for Albert Lea. Free throw misses, and Nevaeh gets the rebound. 10-point lead, 3 minutes to go. Into Boss on that left wing, over to Odekirk, who almost lost it but gathered it back in. Wackels has it. It's really what they did is use some clock here, pass it around, don't turn it over. As Heidemann shoots a 3, it's off no good. Rebounded by number 4. She's got a fast break going, 2-on-2. Takes it all the way in, no foul call, and loses it out of bounds off of Albert Lea. All ball there for Boss and or Moeller, who are guarding her down the court. 2:36 to play. 10-point Albert Lea lead, trying to break a 35-game losing streak. Inbounds, shot in the lane is up no good. Rebounded by Albert Lea as Odekirk rips that one down. She's a good-looking freshman player. Tall and slender and good. For a freshman, that's tall.
Yes.
She has 4 years to grow yet, 3 years to grow yet. That's could be scary for the opponents. As goes on a bounce, still Albert Lea ball. 2:11 to play. 10-point lead. And Winona has 4 fouls to give before Albert Lea gets into the bonus here. Boss gets the inbounds to Moeller. Then Wachholz, who puts up a three that's blocked, and then stepping out of bounds, Winona had it. So, yeah, Albert Lee ball. That's a good call by the official.
Tigers ball.
Wachholz will inbound with 2:04 to play. Up 10. Wachholz travel. They call us boss for traveling. That's 19 turnovers on the Tigers. And they can cut it to 8 or 7 with a made three here. And here's a three launched. No good. Rebound comes down to Wachholz. And she's bothered there. She fouled. Yep. Well, they have fear to give. It's going to be Reagan Quinn's second.
Great job by Nevaeh there to box out and get that rebound. That was huge.
You got to be careful on swinging those elbows, though. They'll call you on that. And you tend to do that when people are slapping at you. You try to get the elbows up to protect yourself, but then it looks like you're trying to throw elbows at people, whether you are or not. Now, there's a turnover. And that's the 20th on the Tigers. And into number 4 gets rejected by Nevaeh.
There's a double dribble.
Turn right back over. Turnover number 21 on the Tigers. Minute 41 to play. It's still a 10-point lead. Now, the more clock that gets used, the better I feel about 10-point lead. But, man,
what they get up to? 17 points?
Yeah, it was 17 several different times, yeah. And driving to the lane and getting fouled there by Odekirk. And it'll be her second. Two-shot foul, though. Here for number 4, who has not been deadly from the line. So that's good news. If you got to foul somebody, that would be the one. I think she's made, let me see, 1, 2, 3 from the line tonight, but I think she's missed about 8. Puts it up and in. Nothing but net. She has 11 on the night and cuts the lead to 9.
Winona will be in the double bonus the rest of the way.
Yeah, at the next fouls for Tigers. We'll put the Winhawks at the line, like he says, for 2. She puts up the shot and in. 12 for her. The lead is 8. 55-47. There's a minute 36 to go. They put that press back on. Wachholz breaks it easily. Just don't turn it over, as Heidemann has it. Wachholz. 24 to shoot, and she's fouled by number 4. That's her 4th. And the 5th team foul. They have 2 more to give before they put Albert Lee in the bonus. And the Wachholz, well, they have a late addition here for Winona. Elsie Grainer comes in. As does Gedeke. He's replacing Odekirk.
They had to get 4 out because she's got 4 fouls and they don't want her to get her 5th. So.
8-point lead in the ball. Minute 25 to go. Wachholz with the inbounds. Can't find anybody right away, and then tries to force it into Heidemann and throws it away. Here comes Winona as they have a chance here to cut it to 6 or 5 with a made 3, and that is a 3 for number 3. And it's 55-50. Minute 7 to go. Boss has it, and a timeout called by Albert Lee. This is too stressful. 5-point lead in the ball with a minute 4 to go. I think they should try and pass and milk that shot clock down when they get the ball, but then you risk giving it up all the time. We'll take the break here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lee Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
So it's down to the last minute 4. 5-point Albert Lee lead with the ball. And they need to milk some clock here and get a good shot off. And you do that by passing, but you also turn it over by passing, and they have 22 turnovers tonight, do the Tigers. And the inbound will come on the near side here. They get it to Wachholz. A minute to go. Moeller. They got some fouls to give, Winona, so they could. They're working against the clock here. And trying to get a foul committed, and they finally do. As they foul Heidemann, and that is Jillian Fitzgerald's first. Or no, actually they give it to Addison Speltz, but whatever. That'll be her second.
That's her second foul.
And the sixth, so now it'll be 1-1s for Albert Lea. The next foul Winona commits as Wackel gets the ball with 48 seconds left. As she'll be fouled by Reagan Quinn, her third. And at the line, Nevaeh, who's been deadly tonight. She needs these two. She has 25, hasn't scored in a while. And I don't think she's been feeling the best because she didn't start the second half. She comes out of the game. She goes kind of off to the end of the bench and walks around a little bit. But what a performance, both offensively and defensively, for Wacholz tonight. Misses that first free throw, though. That's big. 46 seconds left, a 5-point lead. And Winona's been hitting threes lately. Number 4 has it. And that's a 2. It misses. And rebound comes down. Fought for. Pulled away by Albert Lee's Greta Moeller. That was big. Gets it to Wacholz, who crosses the timeline with 25 seconds left and is fouled by Speltz. It'll be her third. And put Wacholz at the line for 1-1. 22.8 to go. If she can make these two, then I think it's almost over. I mean, it would be a 3-possession game. Right now, it's 5 points, so yeah, 2 would be big, and she missed them again, and rebounded by Speltz. 20 seconds, they gotta hurry, they come down, 2 is in. Speltz has 9, and it's down to 3-point lead. Gotta be careful with the ball here, they foul right away. And Heidemann, no, that's timeout. No foul. Timeout.
There's a full timeout for the Tigers.
And with 10.7 seconds left, it's 55-52. 30-second break here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
By GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Closing seconds here, 10.7 to go, and Heidemann will be going to the line with a 3-point lead. That 17-point lead is down to 3.
Yeah, if you'd have told me that 15 minutes ago, I wouldn't have believed you.
I know, that we're playing so well. But the turnovers have hurt, 22 of those for Albert Lea, and they haven't been scoring with the consistency as they were earlier. In this half, they've really outscored 36 to 17, 36 to 27. Winona leading in this half, scoring by 9. And kind of erased that 12-point halftime deficit to 3. They really have to protect the ball, not turn it over, and Gedeke gets it to Nevaeh, and a stoppage with 4.2 to go.
Number 3 for the Winhawks, that's her 4th foul of the game.
And 4 for Speltz to the line. If it's Gedeke, she hurt her wrist, it looked like, on that. Yeah, she's going to go to the line. Haley, junior, no points in the game. A starter for Spencer Dahl's Tigers. If she could hit a free throw here, it would make it a 2-possession game, because right now it's a 1-possession, 3-point lead. And it rolls in. Her first point of the game is a big one. As for, they don't have to do anything. Just let them go down and score when they get the ball here, and it's going to be over in 4 seconds. So it's win for Albert Lea, unless they foul them at 2 to 3. That's the only way they can come back. She hits them both. Now it's out of reach for Winona. It's last-second shot misses, and Albert Lea has broken their 35-game losing streak with a 57 to 52 victory. They made it interesting, Chad, but they got it done.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Tigers 57.
led by, well, let's take the Service Master break here, a cleanup, and then we'll come back with the final tally and let you get on your way on this Friday night here. Friday the 13th, by the way, and they, no bad luck. They won, so that's all good. Here on AlbertlyLive.com.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
And we thank the Service Master, our scoreboard sponsor here tonight. And, well, it was 35-game losing streak is gone, and now it's a winning streak, hopefully, for these girls as they play tomorrow. I forget where they go. They got a road game tomorrow, and I don't know, maybe look it up here in a little bit. But 25 points from Nevaeh Wachholz leads the way. She was hot early, got a lot of points, got them their big lead, had 17-point lead several different times, but boy, Winona whittled away at it at the end, and it came down to a 5-point victory. Albert Lea outscored Winona in the first half 28-16, took a 12-point lead to half, but in the second half, Winona outscored the Tigers 36-29 to make it 57-52 final. 25 for Wachholz, 10 for Jalen Boss, 9 points for Greta Moeller, and then 7 for Aaliyah Heidemann, 2 for Haley Gedeke, and 4 for McKenna Odekirk. The only bench points for the Tigers tonight for McKenna, the freshman, with big 4 points. When you win by 5 and you have 4, you're a big part of it. As far as Winona, they are led by 19 points for Brittany Lee. Well, she was hot from 3 late in the game. Yeah. She had 3 threes down the stretch that brought the Winhawks back into it. But just not enough, and they go to 0-5 on the year, and Albert Lea at 1-6 on the season. And let me just check quick, because tomorrow we're going to be doing hockey, boys hockey at the City Arena against Simley. That's a 3 o'clock start time. And these girls will be going to Simley, in fact, at 1 o'clock, the girls basketball team. So 1 o'clock at Simley. We won't have that for you, but we will have boys hockey tomorrow here on AlbertlyLive.com. I'm Jay Paul. Thanks for watching. For Chad Butzler and our new guy, Jonathan Streckert. I haven't got to work with you, but you did a fine job on cameras, and we're going to get you doing some of the other stuff that we got going on here, too. So thanks for your input as well.
Thank you for the kind words.
Junior John Streckert. So we'll keep him on, and I'm sure my daughter will be back too, but she's got some dance things going on. She's got to go to, I don't know where they go tomorrow, but every Saturday they're somewhere in the Twin Cities doing a dance event. They're doing pretty well, though. She's on the JV kick team and having a blast at that. We'll let you go for the night. We'll be back. It's a quick turnaround tomorrow, being on the air just before 3 o'clock for boys hockey on AlbertlyLive.com.